Welcome back to another episode of Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. And today we're going to be continuing on talking about anime. Like we did last time. Last time we talked about our favorite anime, or at least a couple of them. And today we're going to be looking at some top 10 anime lists. But going from each decade, I'm not sure which decade we'll start off on, but we'll go all the way up until the current decade.
Yeah, I found the one on a website that lists the top 10 by decade from my anime list, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my anime list, which I think is probably the most used anime list websites around. Dude, when did you start watching anime actually? Like, what do you think is the oldest anime you've watched?
Oldest, hey?
Yes.
Probably, okay, actually, does manga count or does it have to be anime?
No, it has to be anime.
Probably, have you heard of this one called,
manga doesn't count because manga is kind of timeless, you know? You could read like a manga from like 1970 and it's kind of going to just hit the same way as like a manga from today.
Yeah, either Yu Yu Hakusho or Hakusai.
Oh, Dot Hack Sign.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I totally forgot about that. Wait, that was from the 80s?
That was from the 90s.
Oh, 90s.
Actually, no, the oldest one I probably watched is Dragon Ball.
Yeah, exactly, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball is like 1987, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I watched like Dragon Ball.
And Dr. Slump.
Doctor who?
Dr. Slump.
Oh, okay. Same author as Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I've heard about Dr. Slump, but I've actually never read it myself. I know there's a bunch of crossover between Dr. Slump and Dragon Ball.
There's a lot of characters from not a lot, but some characters from Dr. Slump to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the only one I know is like Aurelie or something, or Arieli or something like that. The little girl.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, like you think? No, she's not in Dragon Ball though.
Oh, she is. She was in like some filler or some shit.
Oh, no, but that's just filler. But there's actually some like characters that Toriyama uses.
Like Master Roshi shows up in Dr. Slump?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But yeah, I think that's the oldest I've watched. Sailor Moon, but that's a little bit later than Dragon Ball, I think. I think that's it. Oh, Detective Conan. But I don't know if that's before.
Did you watch like the anime Detective Conan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I barely watched the Detective Conan anime, but that was only when it was like on TV, like Bionics, like all the other stuff we watched.
Detective Conan was on Bionic?
It was, yeah.
Oh.
The very, very like the Detective Conan anime. I remember seeing it. Actually, I think I told you that's actually how I got into anime. From
Detective Conan?
Yes, because when I was a kid, moved to Canada in my little cul-de-sac, I had a neighbor that lived 2 doors down. And I was friends with him, and I would go to his house all the time. So often that I would even go to his house when he wasn't even home. Like he might be like on like
you're just intruding on people's houses.
Well, no, like he had a little brother.
Yeah.
And so like I would go even if like the older brother wasn't home, just the little brother was home. He was. I remember there was like one time he like called me. He's like, "Hey, are you coming over?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I thought your brother isn't here." But anyways, yeah, I would go to this kid's house all the time, and his dad worked from home. And so he would always be on his computer, but he would rarely actually be working. A lot of the time, he would be watching anime. And the anime he would always be watching would be Detective Conan movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I would just, sometimes me and my friend, sometimes just me by myself, I would like pull up a chair with him in his room and just watch Detective Conan with him. And that was like my first foray into anime. That's how I actually got into anime.
Damn, brother. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, do you remember your like moment? Was it like just Bionics, like TV? Oh no, you started watching before you even came into Canada.
Yeah, I first aside from Dragon Ball, because I think that's everyone's like.
Yeah.
I mean, at least from our age, I think that's everyone's.
Yeah, there's like so many like Brazilian and South American Dragon Ball memes.
But other than that, when I was in Korea, the one that I really got into was Digimon. Beyblade, Pokemon, sure, like. But then I actually didn't even follow the Pokemon and Beyblade anime until I came to Canada. And it was actually not up until I got into like junior high, I actually watched all the series of Beyblade and partially of Pokemon. But Digimon, when it actually first came out, I was following it as a kid when I was like 5. Every day, I went episode by episode.
And it was like the very first season of Digimon.
Yeah, which I still think is the best season of Digimon.
I gotta go back and rewatch. Do you think it has like good rewatch value?
100%. I only say I'm so biased because it has such a big place in my heart.
Yeah,
but I think so,
dude. I didn't watch the Digimon anime. I did watch it.
Yeah,
but it was only like when I happened to catch it on TV, which was a fair amount.
Yeah,
but it's like after I got like I think it was like just like the first year that it was on or whatever.
Yeah,
or like first season or whatever the fuck that it was on. But I played so many Digimon games growing up, even though I never like really watched Digimon that much.
You played Digimon? Like which games?
Like there were like some Game Boy games. I remember there was also a DS game.
I played. Do you know what the fourth season of Digimon where they transform into the Digimons?
Yeah. Oh, I think that was a game. It was like,
Because I had the Game Boy game for that one, and I loved it.
I think that was one of the games where I played where you were human, but it was like you could transform it. You could like combine with your Digimon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the game. We're thinking of the same game.
Yeah, fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, on Game Boy Advance, right?
Yeah. But I was really into the Digivices, like the Tamagotchi Digivices.
Yeah.
Like so much that I even buy it now.
You still buy Digivices? You can still get them?
Yeah, I don't open them. I just keep a new inbox, but I still buy them. You can get them, yeah.
But you're like ordering them from like Japan and stuff. It's not like Hasbro is making them.
Yeah, it's from Japan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. These top 10 lists.
So we're gonna give her. Let's see what decade is first.
Even if we don't know, let's okay.
1970s is what we have here. It says first one is Rose of Versailles. Do you know that?
Versailles is a place in France.
No, but like Rose of Versailles.
No idea.
Okay. Tomorrow is Joe or Ashitana Joe. Do you know that one?
Oh, I've heard Ashitana Joe, but never.
I know Ashitana Joe. I watched and read not the whole thing, but parts of it. But it's a classic sports boxing anime.
Yeah, I don't know the name Tomorrow's Joe, but yeah, I have heard.
Well, it's Ashita. Ashita means tomorrow in Japanese.
Yeah. I did not know the American name or English name. Sorry.
But I can't really comment too much on it because I also only watched like an episode or two.
Yeah.
And then I only read like a few chapters, but I just heard it was really good. But I can't make an accurate like judgment on it.
I see one on this 70s list that's gonna be funny.
Okay, the third one is Future Boy Conan. I have no idea what that is.
Isn't there a movie about Future Boy Conan coming out? I thought I saw something like that.
Oh, no idea.
But maybe not.
And then fourth is Galaxy Express 999. I heard about this. I never watched it, but I heard about it and I heard it's really good.
Ginga Tetsudo 999. Never seen this. Never even heard about this.
That's fair.
I mean, what do you know about this?
I just heard that it was really good. But I know nothing about it.
Dude, but already common theme I'm seeing, which I already knew, but so many of these 70s shows are like space exploration, stuff like that.
Yo, what? Like Anna Green Gables?
What the fuck? Have you heard of this before?
You don't know Anna Green Gables?
No, I don't know Anna Green Gables.
Bro, this is the classic Canadian novel series.
Really?
It's based in Prince Edward Island.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I gotta watch this.
But I mean, I never watched the anime, but the original like show and book, that was like my jam.
Where'd you read the book?
It's like
like in elementary school.
It's a bestseller.
Yeah, but like when did you read it? How'd you find it?
In elementary school.
It was like required reading or something?
No, just for fun.
Maybe I've read it, but I don't remember.
So I haven't watched the anime, but I definitely know the entire story. Go to story.
Reminds me of like Madeline.
Yeah.
Just the yellow outfit.
Yeah. Number 6 on from 1970s is Mobile Suit Gundam.
So Mobile Suit Gundam, I actually have seen this.
I presume this is the first Gundam anime.
Yeah, Gundam I'm pretty sure was already a thing before this, but I think Mobile Suit Gundam was like the big one. You know, put it on the map basically.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it. Once again, can't comment on it. Number 7 is Space Pirate Kaizoku. Wait. Space Pirate Captain Harlock.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
I've heard of it. Another space exploration one. Space exploration was a huge theme back then, which is kind of sick. And also, you know, it's also reflected in other media, you know?
Star Wars.
Like Star Wars, Star Trek,
Same
all this
time
stuff.
too, yeah.
Yeah. And even the Dune books were around this time.
Yeah. Number 8 is Lupin the Third. I've read and watched some of it, and I'll also watched 2 of the movies. Yeah, we watched the latest movie together, but I also watched the movie before, which is actually really good. That's why I asked you to see the most recent one, which is yeah.
So we watched the most recent movie, and it was hot garbage.
But we only say that just because it was definitely you needed to watch something before to understand that movie.
Yeah, but even beyond that, like I feel like the movie itself like jumped around. First of all, it's not a very memorable movie. I'll say it right now.
Yeah.
But I remember watching it because like our initial reaction as soon as we got out of the theater was like, what the fuck did we just watch? Like, what the fuck was that?
Dude, this is wow.
Yeah, like it did not have quality, at least from my point of view, it did not have quality anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, that's because I think it was just like a remake. Like the movie I watched before, it was like pristine, modern animation. The plot was so good. That's why I really wanted to watch the next one, that whatever came up, but I was very disappointed.
Yeah, I was disappointed too. I watched a Netflix series about Lupin.
Like the Japanese Lupin, like the anime Lupin.
Yeah, but it was live action,
Yeah.
and same like characters, same
Are you
story.
talking about the French show?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but that's not this Lupin though.
Is it not? Is it not
Like
the exact same?
Lupin itself is already. It's like this Lupin the Third is based on Lupin, which is like a fictional figure that's
Yeah.
a thief.
Yeah.
So Lupin is not the origin. Like Lupin the Third is not the origin story.
Yeah, but it's like the same story, right? Like this guy represents Lupin, and the Netflix guy represents Lupin as well.
Like very, very, very loosely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've seen that too, and never really been blown away by Lupin, even though this is like exactly the kind of stuff that I would be into.
Yeah.
You know, like a pseudo espionage, a lot of trickery. You know, a bunch of like.
Yeah. It's like a fun movie to watch. Like,
Yeah.
a couple there, but once again, I haven't watched the original series. I can't really comment too much on it. Next is
Yeah, I should stop shitting on this stuff that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because I'm sure there's someone that's like, dude, Lupin the Third is fucking goated, and you know, I believe you.
I mean, it has a huge fan base. That's why the movies are continuing to come out.
Yeah, totally believable.
Next is Candy. Fucking no idea what it is.
I haven't even heard of this before.
Yeah, I can't say anything
It's
about
rated
it.
G, so definitely a kids show.
And then
Super
last
kids
one,
show.
number 10 from the 70s is Space Battleship Yamato. Once again, no idea what this is.
That main character looks kind of familiar. Oh, alternate name: Star Blazers: The Quest for Iskandar.
Yeah, no.
Ring any kind of bells?
No, nothing at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
me neither.
So we had really very minimal knowledge about the 70s.
Yeah, I mean,
80s.
We haven't been born for 20 more years at this point.
Yeah, and then moving on to the 80s, the first one, Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
Everyone's heard of Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and
Yeah.
it's also rated very, very highly.
Yeah. Like I haven't watched it myself, but I heard so much about it. And it sounds incredibly. Actually, no, that's wrong. I watched the first 5 episodes.
Okay,
Yeah.
what'd you think?
I was okay from the first 5 episodes, but
So this has as of recording this podcast, it is ranked number 11 all time, not just in the 80s, all time ranked number 11. Do you think that is a fair ranking? 11th all time, a 9.02.
well, I can't comment anything on it.
I feel like I can, even though I have
Wait,
not
why?
seen, even though I haven't seen Legend of the Galactic Heroes, because I was thinking of watching it about a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago. And knowing that it is such an old series, I wanted to read reviews, find out what exactly it is about this that makes it so great. And once you read a couple of reviews, you'll realize that a lot of these old animes that have such incredible scores, a lot of it is like, I don't think confirmation bias is the word, but it's like and not exactly sunk cost fallacy either, but somewhere between the two, where there's fans of these long-standing shows, and specifically these shows that have, you know, like Legend of the Galactic Heroes, where they have 110 episodes. To get through 110 episodes, you got to be quite invested. And by the time you get to the end of the 110 episodes, you have to be a fan to watch that much, you know? And if you're a fan, I feel like naturally you're just going to give it a bit of a higher rating. So I know Legend of the Galactic Heroes is acclaimed far and wide by so many people, but I'm not sure if it's that great.
I mean, is that fair though? I mean, if you
It's
haven't
not fair,
watched
of course. It's not fair because I have not watched it at all.
Yeah.
But that's my piece.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't want to say anything about it because
Go for it, man. Who cares?
no, I think it deserves it.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Can you say that though, having not seen it?
No, but I've heard from.
But I know what you mean. It's less fair for me to invalidate all those people than it is for you to validate them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone's saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't say too much about it though in this podcast. Second one is from the 80s. It's
I think that's Maison.
Maison Ikoku. No idea.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know if this is Maison, but I'm guessing it's Maison. And if it is, it seems like a fair amount of French influence on anime in these early days, hey?
Why?
Well, because Maison is a French word, and I don't think that's the first French show that we've seen.
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah. I guess I don't know if Lupin is French, but
I think I was operating on the premise that Lupin is French.
just because the show is French.
Yeah.
Let me search it up.
Okay.
I think it is French. Yeah, it's French.
Created by French, right? So,
Yeah.
it's a fair amount of French influence. That's the second one within the decade.
Yeah. But yeah, I know nothing about it. So
You know, the art style back then was so different from what it is now. Like the one we were just looking at, Maison Ikoku. I don't know if like it has like the same artists or anything, but in my opinion, those that graphic that we were just looking at looked a lot like shows like Ranma or Yu Yu Hakusho. You know,
I want to say, I mean, a little
or
bit.
okay, maybe not Yu Yu Hakusho, but
Yeah.
Ranma a lot.
Yeah,
There was another one. Oh, the one with the girl when the in the tiger uniform, Urusai Yutsura. Yeah, looks like that too.
What is that?
Urusai Yutsura or Yatsura? Fuck, what was it? I think it was Yatsura. Well, I think we'll see it on the top 10 list.
Sure. Okay. Third one, Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Urusai Yatsura. Anyways, Dragon Ball.
Third.
What do you think of
Not
Dragon
Z,
Ball?
but the first one, Dragon Ball. I mean, I fucking love Dragon Ball.
I fucking love Dragon Ball too.
Like even the original Dragon Ball.
Yes, yes. I would say the original Dragon Ball is probably better than Dragon Ball Z.
No, like what?
Yeah.
In what way?
I think you and I, or not just you and I think people in our generation have a really strong attachment to Dragon Ball Z because that's what we grew up with. But I think if you're just looking at the series on its own, it's a lot like Naruto versus Naruto Shippuden, you know, where Naruto Shippuden has like these crazy high moments where when we were kids, we thought it was fucking sick.
I actually disagree.
You think so?
I think in Naruto, the plot in each of the arcs in original Naruto is so well developed.
Mm-hmm.
Each character has so much history,
Mm-hmm.
and the power scaling is not as severe and intense in Shippuden. In the original Naruto, like each arc, I think is so carefully articulated, and it builds on to the one to the next and after another. For example, like Sasuke getting his Sharingan when he's fighting Haku, that develops into Chunin arc, his whole revenge and dark moodiness, ultimately culminates into Naruto versus Sasuke. In Dragon Ball, the original one, you don't see that.
I feel like you do see that a fair amount.
In what way?
Well, because at the start, so Goku's, even though he's a Saiyan, he's like super strong.
Yeah.
He's for the most part, he acts like a human, you know, like he has the powers. He's like an equal to Krillin, you know, who's just a regular ass bald kid.
Okay.
You know, he has no access to Kamehameha or like flight. He's like a little idiot. And then he goes through all these arcs, he gets stronger, he learns his Kamehameha, he has all these meaningful villains like the Red Ribbon Army, all the different characters in that. Goku deals with real loss in Dragon Ball, real death.
Who?
Do you remember the arc with General Tao, where there's like Goku meets these indigenous peoples? There's like that little kid and his father, and his father protects him from General Tao. The father fucking dies. Goku faces all these losses. He like gets fucked up. Then he has to overcome General Tao. He has to overcome General Blue, General Red. These people from the Red Ribbon Army. In Dragon Ball, things are difficult for Goku. In Dragon Ball Z, not so much.
Really?
I think so.
Like Frieza? You don't think that was difficult? With
There's those high moments, you know.
Going Super Saiyan?
Like that's like the big
and
moment.
Cell too? And Boo?
You know, by the time he gets to Cell, I feel like Goku's like not the guy anymore. You know, especially in the Cell. We're not even at Dragon Ball Z right now, but for example, when it gets to like the Cell Saga, I feel like there was like a clear push for Gohan to be the main character.
But that's the purpose though. But that like it wasn't meant to be that, oh, Goku is a side character. There's specifically designed for Gohan to shine though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then, you know, that goes nowhere. So then Goku comes back, and then there's the Kid Buu saga, which a lot of people didn't like the Kid Buu saga.
Well, technically it does go somewhere. Gohan got Mystic Gohan.
Does that matter?
Yeah. I think it does matter. Like it was disappointing. People can say it was disappointing because he just kind of got like fucked up, you know what I mean, by Boo when he went
just got absorbed by Boo.
But still though, I just think the villains in Dragon Ball Z are way minus Boo. I think especially Cell and the Future Trunks arc was really, really good.
I agree with you. What I'm saying is I think the reason we feel that way is because specifically nostalgia plays such a big part.
I don't know. I was pretty heavily invested in both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I read every single one of them. Yeah.
Fair enough. I was watching them both at the same time because they were on TV at the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember I did like Dragon Ball Z more, and I would get more hyped during Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
But I also remember Dragon Ball Z had a ton of fillers. A ton of episodes that don't go anywhere. There's like 30 episodes of Goku running on.
Well, for me, when I watch anime, I don't even consider the fillers.
Yeah, but I did back then. Yeah. You know, like, I mean, I've rewatched Dragon Ball Z without the fillers and stuff now. But you know what? That's fair. Maybe I shouldn't be considering fillers.
But that to say, though, I think the plot for both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is pretty weak.
You think so?
Like 100%. Like really? Like if you look at like come on, like oh Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, 3, even in the original one,
I mean, what constitutes like a strong plot?
dude, like Naruto, the first season is fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you get this kid who is like this nine-tailed fox, like bearer of it. There's a lot of animosity towards him. He's able to fight that animosity.
Hmm.
There's a huge theme surrounded on that and how that affects his self-image, but he's able to fight that despite this negative cognition of himself and others what placed on him.
Hmm.
And you get this nice foil of Sasuke, but then they have this like history of tying together being lonely as a kid growing up. But it's so the fact that Kishimoto was able to develop in a trajectory where they were almost about to kind of go on the same path, but unfortunately went to quite opposite path, and how he is able to illustrate that in the original Naruto like series, I think it's really really well done. You don't really get that in Dragon Ball.
I feel like you don't get that in Dragon Ball Z. I feel like you get a lot in Dragon Ball, though.
Where's the foil of Goku? Who is the foil of Goku? Where is that kind of like camaraderie? Where you don't you get that in Z, but not even technically. Like, Vegeta's just like you know.
I think the story in Dragon Ball lives and dies by the minor characters in it. You know, there's a ton of like smaller characters that Goku meets that end up shaping him and helping him grow. Specifically, like the one I mentioned earlier, where he has the problems with General Tao, or something like, if you remember, like there's a mountain on fire and Goku's trying to put it out, and then Master Roshi like Kamehameha and explodes it, and that's how he meets like Chi-Chi and her father and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think you can really compare it, just because
You can't compare them
you can
because
say they're both shonen, but then Naruto had a lot more thematic plots in the series.
I think they're conceptually two very different things. I think you're totally right. You can't really compare them. But I think originally we were talking about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, right? And the comparison between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I personally think Dragon Ball has a ton of what you find in Naruto versus Shippuden. I think a lot of that is still there in Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball Z.
What do you mean?
Where Dragon Ball Z is like Shippuden is like a lot of action, a lot of cool stuff, maybe not a lot of substance. But I feel like Dragon Ball does have that substance.
I don't know. Maybe it's been a while since I read or watched it. I actually didn't get too much substance from Dragon Ball.
That's fair.
Including Dragon, but that's the same for Dragon Ball Z though.
Well, yeah, I agree totally with Dragon Ball Z. Like, I don't think there's a whole lot of substance in Dragon Ball Z. It's just cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a lot of epic moments in Dragon Ball Z that largely were not available in anime before Dragon Ball Z.
I just thought that, I just thought that Dragon Ball was very linear. I think Shippuden is very linear as well. But Naruto, I thought it was, what's another for not linear? But anyways,
Dynamic?
The plot. Yeah. That's what I think.
I totally agree that Naruto deals with much more serious topics than anything in Dragon Ball ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even talking about seriousness. Even the plot vehicles, it's like in Dragon Ball, there's one A and B, and that's done. In Naruto, original, not Shippuden, it's A, and then it branches out to B, C, D, E, F. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I guess you're right. Since like each arc kind of leads into the other, into the next. Compared to Dragon Ball, it's a lot of train for this thing, accomplish this thing, train for the next thing, accomplish the next thing. Still, I would rate it as one of the greatest of all time.
I mean, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, very impactful.
Yeah, incredibly impactful.
And then fourth was Fist of the North Star.
Heard a lot about this.
I read it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was it?
Well, I read it as a little kid when I was in like grade 2 or 3. I thought it was pretty sick. You know
really?
What I mean?
Did you get it as a kid? Because it's not made for kids.
Not at all. I didn't get it at all. But I'm not sure if this is true, but like I've always thought this is what inspired JoJo, but I don't think that's true though, because I think JoJo came out around the same time or something.
But I don't know for sure, but there sure are a lot of similarities, because Fist of the North Star is where you see the original, like, you know, you're already dead, and shit like that. So culturally, like, quite important culturally, even in ways that people have no idea, you know.
I don't remember too much about it, and once again, I didn't watch it. I only read the manga, but I remember as a kid, I was like, damn, it's kind of sick.
Yeah. But you were probably just looking at like the jack dudes and the fight scenes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You were like, oh, this is awesome.
Like, I didn't really get what the plot was. You know what I mean? Like, so in that regard, I can't really say too much about it.
Yeah, I only know Fist of the North Star through pop culture references.
Number 5 is City Hunter.
Just clarify, we're doing the 1980s right now, and I've never heard of City Hunter.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, skip.
Dude, but there are definitely anime from 1980 that I have watched. It's just
Like-
not a lot of these famous ones.
Like what?
Like when did you say fucking Sailor Moon came out?
1992.
Okay, a little bit after the 80s, but I still feel like there's gotta be some shit that I've seen in the 80s.
1980. Fuck, would you watch in 1980?
Oh yeah, well there's another one on the list that I've seen.
Okay, anyways, number 6 is Macross. Don't know what that is either.
Oh, that poster looks sick though. Is this another space? Yeah, mecha military space anime.
Yeah.
So much space influence back then.
And then number 7 is Gunbuster. I don't know what this one is either.
Don't know this one either.
Okay, next one is Rama.
Heard of it?
I heard of it because I'm a big fan of the author, but same author as Inuyasha, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But-
That's surprising. The characters don't look a whole lot like Inuyasha characters.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but not that much.
But I don't know too much about it, unfortunately.
I think I think it's like a fist fighting anime.
Yeah?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Well, yeah, it does say martial arts and something else crazy.
And then number 9 is Saint Seiya.
Yeah, so I loved Saint Seiya as a kid. I've watched even future installments.
Yeah.
I know there was a Saint Seiya that came out about 5 years ago. I think it was a reboot of the series, and I saw that too. I don't remember the reboot as much, but I loved the original. I loved the
Really,
original
eh?
so much. I had a bunch of action figures from the original Saint Seiya. It wasn't called Saint Seiya in Canada. We just
Knights
called
of
it
the Zodiac.
Yeah, we just called it Knights of the Zodiac,
Yeah.
and it was a great show. It was certainly exceptionally unique. There has not been something like Saint Seiya,
What makes it, what does it make?
specifically the Zodiac aspect and how they are like armored fighters. You know, well, I guess like actually now that I think about it, there's like Sailor Moon where like you have like transform into your.
What about Power Rangers?
I mean, I guess, but this is a little bit different. These are like Zodiacs that they're not covering their faces or their identities, and yeah, it's just it was the first thing like this that I had seen back then. Of course, there's been things that were very similar since Knights of the Zodiac happened. Like, I remember a big thing about Knights of the Zodiac was there was this long tournament arc, and now tournament arcs are like a mainstay in a lot of animes.
Oh, was there a tournament? Because I watched it too. I don't remember too much, but there was a tournament arc.
Yeah, there was like a big tournament where they had to fight for that like purple hair princess to try to save her from the bad guys. And actually a bunch of the Knights of the Zodiac get really fucked up in the tournament. Like they lose horribly.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are the enemies again?
I don't remember that, but I remember the two guys you see there, Saint Seiya, who was Pegasus, and then
Yeah, I remember Pegasus. Yeah.
and his homie with the green hair, Shiryu, he was the dragon. He ends up going blind in the anime.
What?
Yeah, he goes blind. I'm pretty sure it was a complication from like a fight he had in the tournament made him go blind.
Damn, like he's like forever blind.
Like pupils white blind. Like he's blind.
Oh, actually, I remember. I remember.
He goes completely blind. And then he has to like overcome that and still fight as a blind guy.
Yeah.
Which is like, I thought that was like fucking so cool.
What else do you like about it? Because I don't remember too much.
What else do I like? I like the fighting. I know a lot of people don't like tournament stuff in anime, but I personally
They don't?
Really? You haven't heard that?
No, I heard that's like a really common, popular trope.
Oh, really? Well, I've heard that it's like a trope that is not liked by people. For example, like in Hunter x Hunter, the Heaven's Arena arc, people like didn't like that.
I mean, they even did the tournament arc in the very beginning when they reached the hunter exam.
Yeah, and I really like those.
I like that. Yeah,
like I love all of that stuff. I really like in Dragon Ball, anytime there's like the world
martial arts tournament.
Yeah, World Martial Arts
Hercules
Championship. Yeah, like right before the Boo saga, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I haven't seen a World Martial Arts Championship in like 3 years.
Yeah.
I always like tournament arcs, and tournament arc is a big thing in Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac. Yeah, I really liked that. Don't remember the music too much, but I remember like the poses that they would do and like all the cool Zodiacs would appear behind them.
Yeah, I thought the Zodiac system was really cool.
Yeah, me too.
Like the constellation stuff, I think it was really cool. I also like that because in Beyblade, like in Metal Fusion or Metal Fight, they use Zodiacs as well. So
yeah, and also another thing was this stuff happening in Knights of the Zodiac. It was also sci-fi. It was like not happening on Earth. It was like a planetary.
Yeah,
it was like planetary civilizations and stuff like that.
Okay, number 10 from the 80s is called Urusei Yatsura.
Yeah, so this is the one I was talking about where I was like, oh, this looks kind of similar art
I
style
don't
to
know
the-
this. Do you know it?
Yeah, this had a remake very recently.
So you watched it?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh.
But yeah, because I wasn't into like the original that much.
Okay.
But yeah, I know it had a remake recently, and apparently it's good.
Okay, 90s Cowboy Bebop. I watched it.
Me too.
What do you think?
I don't remember a whole lot. I mean, I remember Spike because Spike is such an iconic character, I think.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Mixed thoughts.
Really?
So I remember it pretty vividly. I think it's really good. Opening is amazing, but I think it's a little overrated.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm biased because it's almost like the plot's kind of like episodes are by itself a standalone.
Yeah, they are.
Until the very end, which I think the end was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm personally not the big fan of like individual episodes where the plot just
like
kind
a
of resolves.
contained story.
Yeah, I like it when it's continuing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not the biggest fan of like Gintama, if I have to say. I know Gintama was like really popular, but I still think Cowboy Bebop is really good. It should be in the top 10, but it's like maybe people regard it too highly. That's what I think. That's my controversial take, but
it's difficult because if you take it for what it is, an anime that came out in the 90s, it's quite amazing.
Yeah, I have to say like the martial arts scenes, like the fighting is really well done.
That old like super old hand-drawn scenes. I'm sure they were hand-drawn. I don't know exactly, but
yeah.
It looks fucking amazing, you know?
And Spike is super cool.
Spike is so cool. He's such a badass. He's like nonchalant, the king of nonchalance, you know?
Yeah, I love the corgi. Yeah, like very nonchalant. And I thought the very end, like the main villain scene, last 2-3 episodes, it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was almost like a completely different tone, I thought, like from the rest of the episode. Does it deserve number one? We'll see. Like whatever else is in the top 10 in the 90s.
Number one in the 90s?
But I definitely think top 10 for sure in the 90s.
Top 10, sure. Yeah. Number one is difficult because the 90s were
we got One Piece.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
I mean, okay,
come
again,
on.
I mentioned before I haven't seen a ton of One Piece. I've seen like maybe 10% of One Piece.
Okay, let me see, because when did it come out? It came out in, okay, this doesn't count. If it says it came out in 1999, that means
it's more of a 2000.
1 year being aired. It shouldn't even be in top 10, just have like episodes of that in the beginning arcs, like for sure.
I agree. I don't think I don't think it's fair to put One Piece in the top 10 of the 90s. Top 10 of the 2000s, I can, you know, as someone that hasn't watched it, I can totally believe that One Piece is a top 10 anime of the 2000s, but of the 90s when it's only been airing for, dude, if it came out in October, it was airing for like 8 weeks in the 90s, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. So, and those 8 episodes, I would say it doesn't deserve top 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is
we'll talk about it, just not right now.
Great Teacher Onizuka, GTO.
I've heard of this. Actually, someone was telling me recently that this was one of their favorite anime. I've never watched Great Teacher Onizuka myself.
Yeah, I read it. I read the entire thing. Mm-hmm. I think it's amazing. It deserves a top 10. I mean, I can't say for the anime, but for the manga, it deserves a top 10. I think it's because it's a comedy, but he's a very charismatic guy, kind of a delinquent, but then cares about his students. There's a lesson that he teaches towards his students, and I thought that charm of it was very, very cool.
So it's like mostly like a school life type thing, or
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I would say. Oh, it's a combination of both actually.
Gotcha.
Like after school life and then school, but mainly in the school environment.
There's violence in this. Interesting.
I mean, because he's like a gangster, yeah.
Gotcha,
and he becomes like the teacher.
Gotcha.
But it's really interesting because his students like eventually love him. Like he's just like amazing guy.
That's
you know
great.
What I mean? Like that character development for the main character, I think it's really cool to see. For Onizuka.
I always think it's pretty cool when there was like, you know, back when we watched anime as kids, I always thought it was cool when there was like an older character that would like come save the younger kids, like fucking Kakashi or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it kind of sounds like that.
And I think this kind of set the precedent. I don't know if like, you know, those like tropes where you support characters in like a very odd or weird, unconventional way.
Like what?
Like, for example, in GTO, like this guy's a delinquent. He has his own way of like teaching a very valuable lesson for the students. For example, maybe it was like, oh, don't get into gang violence or whatever. To be able to teach that in their own way from their own life experiences, I think.
He like shows them the gang violence or something?
Not really. I'm not GTO specifically, but he just has his own like very rough way to show students of like valuable lessons as an adult or more older figure in the series. But I think deserves a top 10.
I'll take your word on it.
Number 4 is Berserk.
Yo, I have heard so much about Berserk. First of all, I know that most people don't think the anime adaptation is that great.
Well, the very first one that came out, I think.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
No, I never read I mean, I never watched it, but I read the entire thing.
Yeah, so I have not read Berserk because it sounds fucking gnarly, and I usually don't expose myself to stuff that's like that gnarly. Like
Yeah.
I know there's like theme, spoiler alert if you haven't seen this anime from like fucking the 90s or whatever. Yeah, so I know there's like heavy themes of like of rape constantly throughout Berserk and stuff like that, and it's like
There is, yeah.
loss and murder and like terrible, really disturbing stuff.
Yeah.
So
Like
I've personally never gone out and like
hmm.
sought out Berserk, but I know it's like critically acclaimed. People often consider this to be like the greatest anime slash or the greatest manga of all time.
Yeah, like I think the plot is good. Like the characters are like well written, like Guts is well written, and then you've probably heard about Griff.
Yeah.
Like his character, how he develops throughout the plot without giving any spoilers is pretty well written as well. I think it's a bit too dark for me, if I'm being honest.
Very dark.
Like
Again,
like
haven't read it,
I wouldn't be able to, like I wouldn't want to reread it.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's very dark. Yeah. Like it touches on very big themes, very dark themes. Not a lot of room for light laugh or comedy. Maybe in the very beginning when they're kind of getting along, especially when Guts and Griffith are in the same army and they're just kind of getting close to each other. But after that, if their shit goes down, that one scene, it's
Yeah, because Griffith
pretty
does
wild.
like unimaginable, inhumane things consistently throughout the series.
And he is a victim of those inhumane
and that
things
too.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have not read Berserk the manga, but I have read like extensive summaries of the series. So I know for the most part what happens, just not the details.
The art's amazing though. I mean, I don't know about the anime, but like in the manga, the art's amazing for what it is. Yeah. But
yeah, honestly, I've always just been like scared to expose myself to that stuff.
yeah,
Because it sounds incredibly gruesome, and I feel comfortable living my life without having that.
yeah. And I didn't read it until I was in university too. But even then, I thought it was pretty dark.
Dude, I mean, like knowing what's in there, I fear for the kids that read this kind of stuff.
As I was reading it, I was like, "Holy fuck! What the fuck is going on here?
Right?
This is actually insane." But yeah, I still think it's really good though. I just thought it's a bit too heavy for me personally.
But still, I know that people don't love I don't know if it's this one exactly. I don't know how many adaptations there have been, but I know for the most part, people don't love the anime. They love the manga, and I feel like that plays a big part in Berserk being so highly rated on this 1990s list. I don't know exactly if it deserves to be number 4 in the 1990s, the anime specifically, but I know people really love the manga.
Yeah, I mean the recent anime is also like a lot of it's CGI, then that's the negative feedback is there. But number 5 is Slam Dunk.
One of your favorites.
Yeah, I fucking love Slam Dunk. Once again, I didn't watch the anime, but I read the entire thing. It's the first and only manga that made me laugh out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it like that funny, or it was like some moments are just that funny?
I just think it's super funny.
Okay.
Like Sakuragi is like the main character is basically like a delinquent, like a gangster. Basically, beats people up, and he joins. Like he has no background in basketball, but he joins a basketball team in high school.
Okay, so this all happens over the course of high school.
Yeah, but he's like super athletic, so that's why he's actually good. I mean, he becomes
the
good.
manga?
The one with the red hair.
Oh, red hair is the main guy? Dude, that does not look like main character guy. Black hair guy looks like main character guy.
This guy's
That's the Sasuke?
Yeah, that's the Sasuke. Yeah. Oh, the ending was like so like it was intense. But I think it's so good because I mean he gets so passionate about basketball, the main character, because he did, like, mind you, he had no background in basketball. He just wanted to join. He had this girl that he liked, whose brother is like the captain of the basketball team, I think, from what I remember. And then eventually he just gets so into it and becomes so passionate towards it that he doesn't want to miss any games, doesn't want to miss practice and stuff like that. So the character development in here was really, really cool to see.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm planning on watching. There's a movie. Have you seen the movie?
I watched the most recent movie. It's also very good. Yeah.
Is it like canon?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't like just watch the movie.
You can.
No, but like
because it's not canon.
Yeah, but like if I want the story, I can't like get the story from the movie.
You can. You can, because the main character in that movie is not Sakuragi. It's like a different side character. Yeah.
No, but if I want like this slam dunk story, I gotta read the manga or watch the anime.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you want to get the original story.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like, and the camaraderie in it is so like endearing because in the
Yeah.
beginning they're pretty disorganized, especially with the main character. He's a gangster and everything. Like they don't really like him, but later on throughout the series, that they as they win, they get into the tournament, and there's just so much bonding. And that's you can evidently see throughout the games, which is and it's also like no superpowers.
Yeah.
There's just like straight up like high school students.
Yeah, that's like a big thing for me. I can't watch sports animes that have superpowers.
Yeah.
Like even like Blue Lock, man, like that shit just like rubs me the wrong way
No,
eventually.
Blue Lock is straight up superpowers.
Yeah, it just gets annoying after a while.
Yeah, and also in Slam Dunk, each character is really adorable, but well
Do,
deserved.
do you
well
have
deserved.
have you ever had interest in? I know you're into volleyball. Have you ever had interest in basketball ever in your life?
Not at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
That's mainly why I haven't read like Slam Dunk or Kuroko or like Prince of
Yeah.
Tennis or Diamond No Ace, whatever.
I watched all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was like into baseball for a while, but never watched Diamond No Ace. But yeah, that's like, I've actually like actively disliked basketball pretty much my whole life. So I think that's why I've never gotten into Slam Dunk or the other one, Kuroko.
Number 6 is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Again, have not seen Yu Yu Hakusho, but I've seen so much Yu Yu Hakusho stuff in the media. One of my closest friends was actually really into Yu Yu Hakusho and tried to get me into it, but he was unsuccessful.
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho is so good. Yeah. Once
Dude, you've seen this too, or have you read?
I read the entire thing.
Oh.
Really, really good. It's a really classic shonen about
Yeah, it
this
started
guy.
the Dodongan.
Yeah, he's like a delinquent, dies, becomes some agent of like a ghost. But there's like a huge like a tournament arc as well, which I think was for me was the highlight. There's this like really jacked guy who's a fucking
Right,
villain.
yeah, the guy with like the glasses or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I think that was the highlight. At the very
this guy,
yeah,
Toguro.
Yeah, at the very end, it kind of gets like wonky. Like it turns out he's like some demon or whatever, like and everything, which is
The
like
bad guy or the good guy?
the good guy, which is like
Oh, okay.
whatever. But then the power scaling here also gets kind of ridiculous at the very end, which I didn't like as much. But from the very beginning up until the tournament arc, even after a little bit, actually, yeah, the arc up after the tournament arc up until there, it was actually really, really good. But after that, it kind of got snagged in for me. But nonetheless, an amazing shonen that series, I would say. Really good animation. I saw the animation pieces for the fight scenes, but in the manga is really well done. Art is amazing in the manga, I'd say. A little bit like somewhat dark at times, but
Yeah.
still super, super good.
Dark isn't like violent, right? Not so much like.
Yeah, I mean the art style, I guess all back then was a little bit dark compared to what it is right now. But I thought it was really good.
But not necessarily like mature, violent, like dark themes.
Yeah, not like Berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was number 6, and then number 7 is Hunter x Hunter.
This is one of both of our top 5s.
I mean, this.
Oh wait, this is the original.
Yeah, but even
Oh.
then, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, apples to oranges, you know.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is comparable.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot, but
I've seen a lot of original Hunter x Hunter clips on YouTube. Never like actually watched the anime itself, and seems great. Not much to complain about. I mean, it's not like I'm seeking out the shitty parts of Hunter x Hunter on YouTube. But from the clips I've seen, looks pretty good. Looks different enough from the 2011 anime as well. That probably worth watching.
yeah, I can't say too much about it. I didn't watch the original. I just read it and also watched the new one. But yeah,
Okay, this next one is
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
this might be like the most prevalent in pop culture anime of all time.
Did you watch it?
Never.
Yeah, I have some mixed feelings about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, the opening is like, it's a legacy, you know what I mean? Like the opening song for Neon Genesis, like everyone knows it.
I know the story, but that's only because I've read about it,
Yeah.
not because I read the actual story.
Like, I mean, I only watched the series. Apparently, the movies are very important to kind of understand the plot as well.
Yeah, because I know like people were not happy with the ending, so there's like 3 other movies.
That's exactly what happened to me. Like, first of all, I thought the main character was a fucking bitch. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, Shinji was horrible. And then even Asuka, like the red one, I thought she was pretty annoying in the original series. So generally, I didn't think the character weren't really likable in my very honest opinion. And the ending, I didn't get at all. And I never rewatched it, but back when I watched it, I didn't really get the ending, and I didn't bother to watch the movie, which apparently is a lot helpful to explain the ending. Honestly, even watching every single episode, I thought it was pretty subpar. If I have to It's probably and the reason why I say this is probably because I just didn't get the series. Like I was too dumb to get it.
You think so?
Because there's I know for a fact there's like a huge like there's a lot of motifs, there's a lot of themes that they try to emphasize with things like religion and stuff like that, which I just didn't completely get when I watched this many years ago.
Yeah, but like I know you were like a dumb kid, but say you weren't a dumb kid, so you were like 18, 20.
Yeah.
Would you have gotten it then?
I don't think so. I think I was still dumb.
Yeah, and I feel no, but I feel like that's like a failure by the series. You know, if it's like that hard to understand, and you got to put that much effort into it to really get it, then like, was the author really talking about what you're trying to understand? Like, if it's like that hidden deep into it.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know,
dude. I know there's like so many Neon Genesis Evangelion fans, especially people that are like a little bit older than us, people that are like 35 or something.
Yeah,
they fucking love Evangelion.
I mean, they probably also watched the movies. I heard the movies are really good. I just didn't watch it. Anyways, yeah. Initial D.
Have you seen this?
No, I actually haven't watched it.
I haven't seen it either, but again,
I mean, I know what it's about, but I never actually watched it.
Yeah, it's a cultural phenomenon. 30 years later? Yeah. I mean, for the manga, it's probably 40 years, hey?
Yeah.
There's so many iconic soundtracks from Initial D. You hear them in like YouTube videos and tweets and TikToks and whatever the fuck. And, you know, contributed a ton to people's love for drifting and these old time cars and stuff like that. I mean, the AE86 is the AE86 for a large part because of Initial D. And yeah, important anime. I have not seen it.
No, yeah, I can't really say anything about it, to be honest. I know nothing about it.
I think there was a movie a couple of years ago for Initial D, wasn't there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there was.
Last one from the 90s is Rurouni Kenshin.
Another one that I have not watched.
Fuck, I loved Rurouni Kenshin when I was a kid. I watched.
Oh, wait, I did watch this, just not all of it.
I read the entire thing. Oh man, Rurouni Kenshin is so good.
Yeah,
it's so disheartening that the author is literally a child like predator. He got fucking arrested for. But take that away. The original series.
No, I mean, I feel like you can't take that away, man.
Yeah.
When I was younger, sorry to like change the subject, but you know, I heard a lot of people throughout my entire life. I've heard like, you know, separate the art from the artist, but I feel like nowadays just can't do that.
Okay, so then we won't talk about it.
Yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's just not talk about fucking Rurouni Kenshin. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Okay, and that was it. That was it from the 90s. Okay, 2000s. The first one is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I've seen this like 5 times.
I should be number one.
Of the 2000s? Yeah, probably.
Oh, 100%. 100%, I think. I mean, we talked about this pretty extensively before, so we won't get into it too much, but
it's pretty hard to argue against it, you know.
Very well deserved.
Like, what can you? There's like nothing bad you can say. The animation is amazing. The music is amazing. The characters are flawless. The story is fantastic. Yeah. Everything's just so good about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Each character has a really good resolution,
and it has like a great ending. You know, can't even be mad about the ending. There's no sadness. Everything's just wonderful.
Okay, number 2, we'll try to speed things up. It's Gintama.
So 2 of my friends really like Gintama. I've seen episodes of Gintama, but Gintama is such a massive series that it's hard to get through everything. Yeah. But I know Gintama is such a cultural phenomenon. It's like the Saturday Night Live of anime, basically.
Yeah, I've only watched up to episode 50, I'd say. I'm just not the biggest fan of like very episodic like series. And I know Gintama still does have like those plots in here and there, but I just wasn't.
You got to really be in a comedy move to sit through an anime like this.
Yeah, and I know it's like really highly regarded. The like all the animations and all the sequences are really good, but I personally couldn't get into it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Last time I watched Gintama was probably like 2010 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in high school. Number
3 is Monster.
I didn't see Monster.
I read half of it. I don't remember too much. Like, I know the premise. It's about this like psychopath basically. But that's really pretty much the extent of what I remember. But I know it is very highly regarded. But I unfortunately can't comment too much on it. But yeah.
Next one, Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah, Hajime no Ippo. I actually watched a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I remember in high school, there was this friend that we once had. I'm sure you don't know about this, but like one of our friends, he was like dealing with some stuff, some personal struggles, and he was down on himself quite a while. And then he started reaching Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
And then he started like posting about Hajime no Ippo in like our Skype group chats and stuff. And he like changed as a person. He like found confidence from reading Hajime no Ippo.
Really? I mean, it's a very inspiring story. Like the main character. He's comes from nothing. He's nothing. And then he becomes a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much on my only experience with Hajime no Ippo. Helped one of my friends in high school push through some stuff, so that's great.
And then he puts in a lot of hard work, man. It's insane how much hard work he puts in.
He seems like he's a smaller guy too.
Yeah, and I know nothing about boxing, but the thing he does is pretty funny and it's pretty sick too. Definitely like when I watched like the beginning, I only watched the initial series. The art, I would say I don't think it was that amazing. It's still good to watch.
How much of these anime scores do you think are affected by the manga?
Oh, not at all. There's a separate
so?
list for anime list for my anime list for manga.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with you though, man. I bet there's a bunch of like fans that are pumping up that score that don't feel the same way about the anime. But I digress. I'm not saying that's true for Hajime no Ippo. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I feel like it's true for some anime at least.
And then
the next one.
Number 5, Code Geass.
This is an amazing anime.
Dude, Code Geass is so good.
Code Geass is fantastic, and in a lot of ways, I view Code Geass as like the Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan.
I think Code Geass is better than Death Note.
Yeah, I mean the twist.
Like I think I like Code Geass better than Attack on Titan.
I agree. Whoa, better than Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Damn.
I forgot to mention this in our last episode, but I forgot how good Code Geass was. It's actually crazy how good this series is.
It's amazing, and yeah, the reason I say Code Geass is like the Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan is because the twists in Code Geass are just insane. Like once you get to those finales and those major things happen, it's just like Attack on Titan. Your entire view of that world changes, and it's like something monumental happens, and you just want more. You can't wait for the next season to start.
Yeah, like Lelouch was like the ending, man, in Code Geass is oh my god, like with Suzaku and everything.
I think Code Geass, since you made the comparison to Death Note, I think it's an apt comparison. I think Code Geass is less accessible, specifically because of the anime art style. It looks like so anime compared to Death Note, which looks markedly more mature. Yeah. And that makes Death Note more accessible. But I totally agree. I think Code Geass is better than Death Note.
Yeah. And like Lelouch's like intelligence is so astounding. Like the like mind game of the mastermind and plan he sets out for his conviction and his for own values, which is really interesting to see because he's born as like an aristocrat, right? Yeah. Like he's born rich and privileged.
Yes.
Yet he still has these like
and
ideals.
He's fighting for the rebels.
Yeah. And you see Suzaku, which is his like best friend growing up.
Completely the opposite.
Yeah. And then at the end, oh my god.
And it's interesting because it's all of that is fueled by what they believe is their morality. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
It's just two sides of the same coin, but at the same time so different.
Yeah, like the clashing of the morality and how it culminates to that very ending scene.
And you see Lelouch doing these like bad things, and but you're like he's doing it for the right people, you know? Compared to alternatively Suzaku, you're like, damn, this guy's a fucking dog.
Yeah,
he's a fucking bitch ass dog.
Like, do you remember that scene where someone died? One of the girls died, and Lelouch didn't intend for her to die. I think.
You talking about his sister?
Was it his sister?
Like right at where he accidentally gets her killed.
Yeah, because it commanded something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like stuff like that is like, and it like happens, and you're just telling yourself like, no, fix this. Yeah. No, don't let this happen. Yeah. And then she goes out and she just gets fucking lit up and dies.
One thing too, like in Code Geass, similar to Attack on Titans, like they kill off characters.
Oh yeah. They're not scared to kill off characters.
Yeah. But anyways, well deserved. Yep. Number 6 is
dude, I would argue that should be even higher.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it should be number 2 at this moment.
I would agree, but that's because I also don't have a ton of experience with Gintama Monster and Hajime no Ippo. But I agree with you there. I think Code Geass should be closer to the top.
Okay. Next one is Mushishi. I've heard about it. I heard it's good, but
I won't speak on this because I don't remember much at all of this.
Okay, number 7, Gurren Lagann.
I fucking hate Gurren Lagann.
Wait, what?
Gurren Lagann broke my heart, and to this day, I have not recovered. And because of that,
really?
Yes. And because of that, I hate Gurren Lagann. There are a handful of anime that I despise, and it's because they hurt me so much.
Like what? Which part? When Kamina died?
First of all, when Kamina dies, that broke my heart, ripped it out, and destroyed it. How much of a hoe fucking Yoko is, that makes me so upset.
What does she do again?
She Kamina dies, and then she fucking gets with like that other guy.
Simon?
No, not Simon. The guy that was trying to kill Kamina. The guy that killed Kamina, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
It was like another space pirate, and then fucking Yoko gets with that guy, gets that guy killed too.
I don't remember that actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing though.
Heartbreaking, man.
The
I
art
can't.
was really good though.
Well, yeah, the art was fantastic. The
The
story is
animation, everything.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Drill through and
Yeah.
break through your
Yeah,
limits,
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, yeah, that's all great. But it just made me so sad. Losing Kamina and then the terrible life that
But that happens pretty early though.
it happens like
Kamina dies.
episode 10,
Yeah,
episode 8, something like that. Yeah, Kamina dies. And then, you know, we see Simon struggling through his life. And, you know, even for the amazing things that Simon does, he still has a dog shit life. You know, he gets taken advantage of
He does. Yeah.
at every corner. Fucking Yoko, this bitch, takes advantage of Simon at every turn. And it made me so sad.
Hmm.
But yeah, I recognize that Gurren Lagann is like really good, but yeah, it's one of the few anime that to this day I
Really?
don't like. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know the other one? There's one more. Have you heard of Katanagatari?
Yeah.
Same thing, man. I'm sure it's a great anime. I know a lot of people fucking love it, but I fucking hate that anime.
Really?
Yes, because at the ending, some terrible shit happens, and I'm not cool with that, man.
Damn, no.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, number 8 is Death Note.
Great anime.
Fantastic
Fantastic up until episode 30, and then the last 7 are like
Like you
whatever.
mean when after L dies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when Nier and
Yeah, like at that point,
comes
just let
out.
light get away.
Yeah, like up until L dies, amazing.
Mhm.
Like when I first watched, because this was no, I wouldn't say this was one of my first, but when I first watched it, I was mind blown
Me too.
with the mind tricks with Light and L,
Yeah.
and like they know each other and they're trying to get like tease out each other's vibes.
Mhm. And so many unintentionally funny things in Death Note.
Especially with L
Yeah, especially with L.
and
Like,
Ryuk as well.
yeah, because you know, like L knows that he's got this bitch ass Light the whole time. It's this motherfucker, you know?
yeah,
And that leads to so many funny situations.
yeah. I mean, like it's obvious throughout the series, L is the smarter one. The only reason why Light wins is because he has
powers.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He literally has superpowers.
yeah. But then yeah, it was unfortunate after L dies. It just kind of goes downhill.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the ending is kind of cheap. It's a cheap way to give L the victory, even though it's like it could have just been something else. Like L could have just won on his own, and I feel like that would have been just as, if not an even more compelling story, showing that sure, Light had these like altruistic goals, but clearly he went about it a terrible way and an unforgivable way, and that should have been showcased by L eventually catching Light, but that doesn't happen. L dies, and then his lackeys get him, which...
Yeah, and you can't even argue like with Light's goals in the beginning. Obviously, throughout the series, it just becomes way too insane and exacerbated to the point that in the end, I mean, you can even argue in the beginning it's not even altruistic. If you, depending on what type of morale, like lens of morality you want to view it as, but if it definitely
I'm sure
gets
from
corrupted,
his point of view, it was altruistic.
yeah, but then that kind of gets distorted throughout the series. It becomes quite insane, and you can see that.
Yeah, because he starts killing people to like cover his own ass.
Yeah, and that his morality is corrupted through the power that he gets from the Death Note.
Yeah,
and
we even see like the gods of death, the Shinigami. Even Lisa's Shinigami wants to kill Light.
Yeah,
because that Shinigami can see like this dude is this guy's fucked up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this guy's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, and that showed me like how power can corrupt your mind.
Yeah, man. Spider-Man all over again.
Yeah,
With great power comes great responsibility.
And I think Light at baseline, even without the Death Note, he was like a psychopath.
Well, he definitely would have like gotten there, you know.
Yeah.
He was definitely on the path to being like a fucking mass murderer by the time he's 30 or something.
Yeah, for sure. Number 9 on the list is Nana.
I have no idea what this is.
I only watched a few episodes of it. I can't really comment on it too much, but
Is this a love story?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But anyways, last one is Samurai Champloo.
So I watched Samurai Champloo. I don't remember a ton of it,
Me too.
but I remember the animation was pretty sick.
Animation was crisp. Other than that, I actually don't remember too much of
Me
it.
neither.
Unfortunate. Anyways, 2010. We'll try to get through it quicker. Number 1 is Steins Gate.
That sucks because these are the ones that will have the most to
Yeah.
talk about. Okay, Steins Gate was fantastic. I feel like all of our friends watched it when it first came out.
Yeah.
Everyone was talking about Steins Gate. It was the first big like time travel thing of our time. Super fun. It was a unique way to do time travel, and it was also you and I are such big fans of storytelling that's like Durarara, where you have an ensemble cast and you have these different perspectives and points of views, and it goes back in time and forward and all that stuff. And I feel like that was also prevalent in Steins Gate in the storytelling, and I really enjoyed that.
Like people, I remember people thought it was slow in the beginning.
Really?
I thought it was pretty captivating.
Me
And
too.
do you remember the scene when shit actually first went down in episode 6 or 7 or something like that?
When like someone dies?
Yeah, and then Okabe is like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah.
And then I feel so bad for Okabe throughout the entire series.
Oh yeah,
'cause,
I
like,
mean, because like he saves one person, the next one dies.
yeah,
He saves that person, someone else dies.
yeah, and you can just see the helplessness from him throughout the
Yeah,
entire
and
series.
and the worst part is he's living that trauma every single time.
Literally every
Yeah.
single time. And I forgot how the ending went.
I know in season 1, I'm pretty sure end of season 1 he makes it all okay. Everyone survives.
But on season 2, he's like pretty traumatized, right?
Yeah, because he has to do that shit again.
Yeah. But anyways, I thought it was really good.
And also there were some really good twists in Steins Gate, because I don't know if you remember, but there was one character, that girl in the middle. I don't know if you remember, but she seemed very unassuming the whole time.
Urushibara, yeah.
Yeah, and then it turns out she's a fucking killer. She's a murderer.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that was done super well, because since we're going back in time, all these times and getting these different perspectives, it was never made apparent that this person was like a killer until like this like massive moment close to the end of one of the episodes. But okay, next one. Now we have the Hunter x Hunter that you and I actually do know.
Yeah.
The one that's both of our favorites, which is the Hunter x Hunter that came out in 2011, and a lot of people have called this deconstruction of shonen, whatever. I just take it for what it is, and what it is a fantastic anime with lots of fight scenes, lots of character development, amazing soundtracks, amazing animation, very distinct arcs, very memorable arcs, and it's just one of the best.
No, I agree. Enough said. I can't really say anything about it. We talked about it quite a bit in our last series. Well, number 3 is Vinland Saga.
Have you seen all of Vinland Saga?
I read it.
I've seen all of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Where does the anime end?
So at the ending, right now where the anime is they've gotten their freedom and they're on their way to Iceland. Or Vinland. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
did you know this is about like Vinland Saga? It's like Leif Erikson's journey is about discovering Canada.
Who's Leif Erikson?
You don't know, like Leif Erikson, like he's the guy with the mustache that like is searching for
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know Leif Erikson, he discovered Canada. So them like looking for Vinland, they're fucking trying to find Canada, bro.
Oh really? I didn't know that. I read to the point where Thorfinn, he grows up and he's a slave.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Oh, it gets way past that.
Oh really? Okay,
Yo, dude, you gotta keep reading because Vinland Saga is amazing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when I read it, it was amazing too.
Yeah, this is
dude, that stark change in Thorfinn's character, and up until he has so much rage and angst after his dad died. To what's the guy's name? Asklad.
Yeah, Ashlad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like he dies, and then Thorfinn's like, well, what's my purpose in life?
Dude, it's so crazy because it's like crazy Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
And he and then like he loses this one purpose of killing the guy that killed his father. But it goes so insanely deep. Like in the first season, you see Thorfinn go through like this terrible thing of seeing his amazing father get murdered. His father who wanted none of this.
Yeah, he didn't.
And then
Thor, right?
Yeah, and as the viewer, you feel that rage. You are that angry boy that Thorfinn is.
Yeah.
And you want him to get his revenge. You want him to make things right. You want him to avenge his dad Thor's. And then, things move on and Ashalad dies and Thorfinn loses himself and he becomes like a peaceful guy. And then I found myself at the start of those early episodes in the second season, or maybe it was the third season, being like, what the fuck? What happened to you? Where'd all that anger go? Where'd all that spite go?
Yeah.
Where'd that fire go where you wanted to avenge your father?
Yeah.
And you feel angry as the viewer, but then you get through this fucking season, you're like, holy shit, I'm an idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you're like, because Thorfinn changes so much, and Thorfinn does some things that are like, holy fuck,
Like
it's like
in a good way or bad way?
Like amazing things that like only an amazing human could do. Someone that is so mature and someone that has grown up so much.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't comment on the latter, but in the very beginning when I read it, I thought it was amazing. The development of Thorfinn was quite like intricate.
Yeah.
It was this kid, naive, pure, gets witness his dad getting killed.
And then he becomes like an insane killer.
Yeah, like a murder machine.
Yeah.
And then they die, and he's like, well, fuck.
And then he's no longer that murder machine.
Yeah.
And then you see him going through all these changes. And, you know, I've recommended Vinland Saga to so many people. And I think the thing that I always say is like, you watch this, it'll make you a better person. And I believe that so wholly. Like Vinland Saga is like a you go through a very peculiar journey with Thorfinn. It really makes you question so many things, you know. Vinland Saga is amazing.
I agree. Okay, number 4 is Descending Stories. Oh, Rakugo.
Haven't seen this.
A bit too slow for me, I would say.
What's it about?
It's about like how do I explain it? It's very niche. I think it was very niche.
Well, it says love polygon, so this is like a.
It's like theater, yeah. But I mean, it's definitely more about it. But
what do you like about it? Is there a good animation?
I
good
didn't
music?
really, I didn't really like it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay, we can skip this one. If you like Descending Stories, Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, sorry.
Yeah, Violet Evergarden is the next one.
I know this was very popular around.
I also don't like it.
Yeah, I heard it like popped off around COVID, but I think that's because the second season was terrible or something.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the art's amazing, like beautiful. Like Kyoto Animation always makes beautiful animation, but once again, a little bit too slow, I would say.
I haven't seen this either.
Yeah, so yeah, You're a Lion, April.
Have I seen this? Is this a movie?
No, it's a series.
I've not seen this.
I've watched it as well. Definitely like it more than You're a Lion. I mean, Violet Evergarden and Rakugo. You know, I watched it as when I was pretty young in high school, and then I watched it again. Like, I get the message. The message is good. I think it's a little bit too cheesy for me, I'd say.
Is it just like a casual love story, or is there
No, it's
more
about
to it?
like this kid who's like a prodigy pianist, grows up, like he has some like trauma about performing because of something with his mom, and his love interest is this girl who plays the violin, very passionate about it, but she has like a terminal illness.
Oh,
And she eventually passes away. And
Damn.
it's like a significantly impacts it. But then the way they portray it is good. But then I think it's a little bit too cheesy. Like,
Yeah.
like whole like yeah.
dude, I don't think I would be able to watch this.
It's pretty sad though.
Yeah, it's like these like sad things.
It's sad, but like it's also kind of refreshing because the whole thing is the main character Kosei. He's like, like I mentioned, he's traumatized by the mom and the piano and everything, but he's able to get over that trauma, which is the good development part of it. But how they enunciate and illustrate these scenes, amazing. Animation is really good, but they kind of go over the top with it, and that's why I think it's a little bit too cheesy for my taste. But when you're younger, I think it would be really, really impactful. But rewatching it was a bit cheesy for me.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair characterization. As someone who's never seen it.
7 Ping Pong the animation.
What a fucking banger! Just looking at do you remember all these characters? Because I don't. But
Yeah, I mean this bald motherfucker, right? Like this is the
yeah, but is that bald motherfucker the same as that bald motherfucker?
I don't know who this bald guy was, but that guy was like the Chinese character. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, this bald motherfucker was like a little shit in their ping pong club. But anyways, Ping Pong the animation, fucking fantastic. We talked about it in our last episode.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't the ending that I wanted, but it's the ending that I can accept because, it's a good story. It's a good story and it's an important story.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. I mean, like I talk so much about it, but
And to this day, I don't think there has been something like Ping Pong.
yeah, I agree. Like it's so impactful. Like it's like a life anime.
Yeah.
It's not about ping pong.
Yeah.
Ping pong is an allegory. I mean, ping pong is like a metaphor about the things that the messages that they wanted to convey.
Yeah.
About growth, passion, work required for like to obtain greatness. But
Yeah. And mental health.
yeah, literally. Number 8 is Attack on Titan.
This is probably my vote for anime of all time, to be honest.
Of all time?
Yeah, I think Attack on Titan was actually so
Ooh.
fucking amazing. And I've talked to one of my friends a lot about Attack on Titan, and I think a big, because there's a lot of people that don't like Attack on Titan, that didn't like how it ended.
Yeah.
And I think a huge part of that is the nature of weekly episodes or weekly manga. I think that is what makes people not like Attack on Titan as much. But I think if you go and watch Attack on Titan, the final couple seasons, whatever the fuck you had a problem with before, if you go watch that consecutively right now, I don't think you're going to have any problems with it. I think you're going to be chill with the story. You're gonna be chill with how everything plays out. I think you're gonna be chill with everything. And I firmly believe Attack on Titan is like, it's probably top 3 all time for me.
Yeah, I mean it's really good. I liked it too. I like it quite a bit. But like as I was watching it, I need to read up like the Attack on Titan wiki just to get the plot right because there's just so many things going on.
So were you watching it week by week as it came out?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't like doing that actually.
Yeah, I hate doing that.
Yeah.
That's why I usually am not caught up with the most recent season of anime because I hate watching it episode by episode. I gotta see the whole story, you know.
Okay, next one is the Tatami Galaxy.
No idea what this is.
Yeah, I can't say anything about it.
All right.
Number 10, A Place Further Than the Universe.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I mean it's about these high school girls going to Antarctica.
Oh,
I mean it's a good watch.
That's unique.
It's a very chill watch.
Yeah.
Kind of like a comfort anime. Like these girls,
like slice of life.
Yeah, like having a goal and working towards it, and like their bond develops throughout time.
Have you watched a lot of slice of life?
Yeah.
I've only watched, I think I can name on my hand the only ones I watched. Like I watched like Gabriel Dropout. I've watched Haruhi. Does that even count as a slice of life?
Haruhi is like kind of mystery, right?
Yeah, it's like a supernatural.
Yeah. I'm surprised Haruhi's not on here actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
because I used to love Haruhi when
like
I was
the disappearance of Haruhi.
Yeah, the disappearance of Haruhi Sumiya. Yeah, I've watched like Gabriel Dropout, Haruhi, and like one more thing. But yeah, not a huge slice of life fan.
Okay, that's it for. I don't have too much to say about a Place Further Than the Universe because I don't love it. I liked it, but I don't really have anything else to comment about it.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say there. On to the 2020s.
I know this is getting quite long, but we're almost there. The 2020s. First one is Frieren.
I think Frieren's amazing. I think Frieren's generational. I think it's going to be looked back on so fondly. I think it has something for everyone. So amazing. Some of the fight scenes are fucking top notch.
I agree.
The fast scenes are great. The slow scenes are great. Everything in between is great. Even the world building, even though we're just going so slowly, but the world building is so fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of odd because it's a very chill kind of, as you said, it can be slow, but then you get so much from each episode.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, like literally each episode, there's like almost a life lesson you get from Frieren and her recollection with Himmel or any other team members, and the lessons that she tries to teach to the purple girl. I forgot her name actually.
Fern.
Yeah, Fern.
Yeah.
But the animations is amazing. Like especially in the first season when they do that trial to become like S-class or
the mage, yeah,
whatever, which I think was really, really cool.
Yeah.
But really likable characters, I would say.
Yeah, tons of likable characters. Dude, there's so many things in Frieren that I still remember. Like, there aren't a whole lot of fight scenes in Frieren, but the few battle scenes that there are, they're so epic.
Especially at the end.
Yeah, they're so fucking epic. Like, even the early on when she's like, I don't know if you remember when the Wish Aurora revives.
Oh, dude, that was so badass.
I know, right? Like, and then Frieren tells her to kill herself.
Yeah, because her magic is like insane, growing it for like 400 years.
Exactly. She's like, there's so many of those like cool moments in Frieren, where it makes you realize like, whoa, yeah, like 100 years have passed because these demons revived from 100 years ago and use these like spells that were like weapons of mass destruction 100 years ago. And then today, Frieren's like, yeah, no, I've been studying all this time, and so has the rest of humanity, and we just put up a shield now, and it's all good.
Yeah. So I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, me too.
Second one is Apothecary Diaries.
So I haven't seen Apothecary Diaries. I know people fucking love this. So.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
Me neither.
Number 3 is Bocchi the Rock.
Another one I haven't seen, but I know people love.
I also have no idea what it's about.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think you and I watch very much like slice of life, chill.
I swear there must be better, higher rated. Anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, man.
Anyways, 4 is Link Clink.
Link.
Oh, Link. What is it? Like
Shiguang Dailuren. This is the Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I watched this actually.
Yeah, you and I talked about this a little bit. I didn't watch this.
I didn't like it.
No.
So art's really good, animation's really good. I like the premise, I like the plot, but I don't know, the plot, it's very jagged. Like it jumped around quite rapidly. The pacing was a little weird, so I actually didn't really like it too much.
So this is based on like a Chinese webtoon?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if it's a webtoon, but it's Chinese though. But yeah, it was kind of jumping over the place. Like it wasn't smooth, basically, the storytelling.
What's the general theme?
I think they go back in time to
Oh, okay, time travel.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. But art is super good though.
Oh.
I just didn't really vibe with it too much.
Yeah, I remember 2011. Yeah, I remember this year. It was quite popular that year, but I did not watch it. Surprised to see it number 4 in the 2020s. though.
Yeah.
Odd
5 is
Taxi,
Odd Taxi.
fucking banger.
Amazing.
Not much that compares to Odd Taxi. Very few anime are this good,
Yeah.
and it is so unique.
Took me by complete surprise throughout.
Me too.
Yeah, I was like, so. I mean, like, I used to expect it towards the end, but the delivery was really well done. The characters are really likable. Each has their own charm, especially like Otokawa, the fucking walrus.
Yeah, and and specifically like the big reveal at the end, contributing to solving the case was like, I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, like I like both the gorillas, like the doctor gorilla and the gangster gorilla.
Yeah, dude, I love that lady and the doctor that's like helping them.
Oh, the sheep, right?
Yeah, the sheep, the alpaca.
Yeah,
the alpaca and the fucking. What was the doctor, like a hippo or something? A rhino?
I think it was the gorilla.
Oh yeah, the gorilla, right.
Do you remember Daimon, like the police officer, like the little rat? Like I think he has a twin or something.
I think so. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. The dog.
The dog. Yeah. But
the two dogs.
The plot device I think is really excellent. Each character being involved in culminating to one single plot, which each individually there is a subplot, and then finally you get boom, and you see Oroka, who is like. You think he's like a nobody. He's a taxi driver. He's just kind of there, but he's like the integral piece to the plot and the story.
Yeah, an unassuming guy that ends up being the centerpiece.
Yes, exactly. Number 6 is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Okay, before I said there was only 2 anime I hated, I want to change it to 3 anime I hated because Cyberpunk Edge Runners also broke my heart. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think of it?
It was okay.
I mean, I thought it was great. The music is obviously...
Music is really good.
It's exceptional.
Yeah.
Yes, man. What's with all these fucking amazing anime having these heart-wrenching endings? Like, what the fuck, man? Just give me a happy ending. That's all I want.
Yeah. I mean...
And I mean, Cyberpunk Edge Runners was so sad. It wasn't just the ending. It's just like, all his friends die. All his fucking friends die.
Actually, literally everyone dies.
Yeah, all his fucking friends die. That is so
And he just becomes like a machine, right?
No,
like,
he dies at the end too.
Oh, he does. Oh, I forgot he died.
Yeah, he dies at the end too. It's all so fucking sad. I'm pretty sure only... I think Lucy lives. I'm pretty sure. But she's like the only one that lives. Everyone else fucking dies.
Yeah, I wasn't like so like enthralled throughout the series. Like I finished it, but I was like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
I liked it. I just... Why you gotta do that ending, man? Like, okay. I like the thing is I liked the characters and I didn't want the characters to die when the characters end up
that's true. I like their little group.
Exactly.
And they end up fucking dying.
Yeah, all of them. And tragically and horrifically.
You know? It was pretty horrific actually.
Next one is actually one of my favorites.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is the greatest anime movie or anime show of all time.
Wait, what?
Or not anime, sorry. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is the greatest action anime of all time. Yeah. Specifically the fight scenes of Jujutsu Kaisen, I think are animated so amazingly.
Actually, I can't comment on that too much because I've only read the entire thing. I watched the first season. But I know it gets better, so I can't comment on the anime itself. So.
Yeah, I would say in season 2, the fight scenes go to another level. Like every single episode where there is a fight scene, it's just insane. It's so amazing. Yeah,
okay. So you're talking about the action, the animation,
purely
not really the plot.
Completely ignore the plot. Completely ignore the
plot's kind of.
The plot is like, touch and go.
Yeah.
But the plot within the fight scenes, I think, is also good. And what I mean by that is like when something happens in a fight, when someone like makes a mistake, or like when some like specific circumstance happens, like someone sets up a trap, it seems like quite believable. So the plots within the fights and how fights play out, I really, really like that. And I think the fights themselves are amazing. Yeah, that's as much I'll say. I think the broader story, it is what it is. There's like ups and downs.
Yeah, the plot, it's like it's okay. Like it's
definitely not. It's not like it's like a unique thing.
Yeah, it's not like something that special.
Yeah,
like the anime definitely is superior and is what brought the series alive compared to the manga.
Yeah, I think there's like good comedy scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
there's like good like chill slice of life. I actually think the soundtrack for Jujutsu Kaisen is also one of the greatest soundtracks in anime.
The movies are also really good.
But specifically in terms of action, I think it actually, for me, I would say it is number 1 out of all anime in history when it comes to action. the animation of those
Really,
action
for
scenes.
me, for me, the action is actually the Boruto movie.
Okay, that Boruto movie. Okay, yes, I will concede that Boruto movie is like fucking amazing, but I find it hard to compare a movie to an episodic anime when it
Oh, I
comes
see,
to
I
like
see. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
budgets
yeah,
are
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
They gotta fit different things in different time frames. But I agree that Boruto movie probably actually has like the greatest fight scene of all time,
I
where it's
agree.
like Momoshiki or whatever between
Oh man,
and
that
Sasuke and
scene,
Naruto.
that tribute box when to Zabuza and Haku scene. Oh man,
Dude,
that's
okay, we
crazy.
we gotta talk about that movie sometime because like that one scene where
He turns to
the
yeah,
the
yeah,
shuriken thing and like switch back.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my god,
yeah.
so cool,
I watched it in theaters and I was like, holy fuck, that's
dude,
fucking insane.
insane. That fight scene is actually
And the soundtrack when they played that during that scene was so good, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways,
I mean, the whole movie isn't amazing, but that fight
I
against
thought the
Momoshiki.
music was amazing. Actually,
Really? I mean,
yeah.
I think it has its ups and downs. I'm not a
Yeah.
huge fan of Boruto fucking cheating in like
Yeah.
the tuning exam or whatever. But once they get teleported to the other world and have that fight with Momoshiki, goddamn, that was crazy.
8 is Spy Family.
I've seen one season of Spy Family.
Yeah, I read the entire thing. I really like it. It's really cute, very wholesome, super wholesome. Actually, do you know what it's about?
Yeah, so I watched the first season. It's I forget their names. Yor is an assassin,
Your,
and Lloyd is the
and Anya.
yeah. Lloyd
and
is
the fucking
basically like
dog.
James Bond. Yeah, the dog, and Anya has superpowers and stuff.
And they're technically supposed to be all playing a role. Like they're not
Yeah.
really, but then they end up becoming a family.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's so cute.
Yeah,
But,
very cute.
Nothing else to be talking about. Because this one is the one where one where like it's kind of episodic, but there's an overarching theme, right? That general plot. But I didn't mind that because it was just so cute and wholesome and it resolved nicely.
Okay, this next one. Have you seen this one?
I told you to watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ranking.
this is also another fucking amazing anime.
Ranking of Kings.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got some things to say.
Really?
Like, oh man,
I think season
dude,
one is so
dude.
good.
There's 2 seasons?
Yeah, there's 2 seasons.
No, there isn't.
Or sorry, there was a movie.
Oh, okay. Anyways, the first half is so good.
Yeah.
Like when Boji, man, do you see this the scene with Kage when he's like, I'll support you. I'm there for you.
Yeah.
Because everyone's against him to do that. That got my heart. Oh my god.
I know. I agree with you totally. Those that first half of Osama ranking was so like it really touches your heart, you know.
Yeah.
What was Bochi is such a good kid.
He's like so resilient.
Yeah.
He's such a good kid.
He's
so...
like the best kid, you know.
Yeah.
And so many of our expectations are like shattered throughout Osama ranking.
It's kind of weird through the end. Like what the hell's up with his dad? You know what I mean? Like, is he a bad guy or like?
I don't quite remember.
Like, is with the mirror person? Like, what's going on here? Like,
well, the mirror is definitely evil.
Yeah, but in terms of the plot at the end, I just kind of lost me there. But the characters were really good though.
Yeah. I mean, this anime came out of nowhere for me. Like, I had no idea there was had never heard of like a manga of this.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
And
it just came out of nowhere, and I thought it was great. I think I need to rewatch it though.
Oh, man,
and
it's
I
so
also
good.
have not seen the movie.
Yeah, me too. Last one is Chainsaw Man.
Very, very, very popular.
What do you think?
I think Chainsaw Man is pretty good. I mean, I have my problems with Chainsaw Man. I haven't read the manga. I've seen the anime and the movies. Have there been multiple movies?
I think there's only one actually.
One movie. Has there been 1 season or 2 seasons?
There's been 1 season.
Okay.
Also, the movie's really good. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I thought the movie was really good. I thought the first season of anime was actually hard to watch for me.
Oh, why?
Well, I thought like
It's because Denji's like a freaking part. Like
yeah, I mean, Denji is so pathetic. He's such a pervert. There's so many like uncomfortable scenes that are like really focused on sexualizing the characters. And I thought that was strange when I cared a lot more about the story.
Yeah.
But even beyond that, like Denji it's so pathetic in a pathetic way.
Wait,
you know,
what?
he's so pathetic.
What does that even mean?
He's pathetic, but he's so pathetic that it's hard to feel bad for him even.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that.
Denji wasn't like the most like because he like does like he's pitiful, but then he'll like fall for something so simple as like boobs, you know?
Yeah.
And that just it makes it hard
Actually,
to fall.
that's true.
It makes it hard to feel bad for a guy that's like this pitiful and this pathetic. I know Chainsaw Man transforms largely as a series in future seasons, but from what I saw in the first season, I was like, okay, action is great. Really don't know much about the characters at all.
To be honest, it kind of stays that way.
Yeah, like we meet these people and then
Yeah.
they eat, there's like not a whole lot explained about them, but then if there is like a little bit explained about them, they're probably just gonna fucking die anyways because
Yeah,
that
so
happens so often.
I read the thing.
Yeah,
So I mean, I don't want to spoil it to you. But
yeah, don't
like,
spoil it because I actually am interested in Chainsaw Man.
yeah. Initially, I liked it better than Jujutsu Kaisen
Yeah,
because I think they came out around the same
They did,
time
yeah.
actually. But in the end, I like Jujutsu Kaisen better. That's to say, though, I think both of them are kind of subpar in my opinion. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is pretty cool. I like the quirkiness and the like of it a little bit. I just don't like the perviness. I think it's so unnecessary to
me
be
too.
honest.
I'm with you there.
It kills his character. I think I just don't like that. It's like saying Sanji from One Piece is so fucking infatuated with women. It's like sure I get it, but I think enough is enough.
Yeah, like the main character shouldn't be that guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you can have that be like the best friend or whatever. But it really makes it hard to take the serious moments seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's like human in a way, but it also like really takes me out of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I really like the movie though. Like the one we watched together, like the Rize
Yes.
arc. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the movie
Fuck,
too.
the music soundtrack was so good.
Yeah,
Animation was insane.
Yeah, all amazing. Oh yeah, one thing I really is since Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen came out at like basically the same time. One thing I really enjoy about these two shows specifically is their power systems and where like the supernatural comes from. I think it's pretty well thought out. Like for example, in Chainsaw Man, devils becoming stronger the more that they are feared, and it's like really similar in Jujutsu Kaisen where curses are stronger the more that people fear those curses, or like similarly. I thought that was a really smart way to do it, and like it totally makes sense.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a weird list, to be honest. I swear I know better ones.
Yeah, I mean, my lists look very, very different from these ones.
Yeah, like Mob Psycho wasn't on here.
Oh wow, you're right. Yeah, there's so many fantastic anime that weren't on here.
Come on.
I mean, I was since we had like our last episode about our like top list, I've been thinking, you know, about like what I like, and there's so many anime that maybe I wouldn't put on the top 10 list of the decade, but I know for sure my top 10 list would look quite different from
Yeah, well,
this.
like JoJo's not on there either.
Oh yeah, like none of the JoJos, which I think like at least one JoJo should be on there. You
Yeah.
know, like there are so many JoJos that are so amazing for their time specifically that it's surprising for there not to be a single JoJo on there at all. Considering something like Dragon Ball makes it on there, and I mean, come on, like yeah, Dragon Ball is like important, but but you know, when you put it up against some other anime, it's hard for.
I wonder if
Ball
there's
to-
like a list of like how impactful an anime has been. Like for example, One Piece would be definitely one. Like Dragon Ball Z would definitely be number one. Sailor Moon would be there as well.
Yeah,
Like Demon Slayer, although I fucking hate Demon
bro, that
Slayer.
shit sucks.
But
I hate Demon Slayer too. That
but
shit
anyways,
was
like that,
so
like,
bad.
but it's super popular. Like it would it'd probably make the list. I wonder if there's any of those. Like Bleach, Naruto, of course, will be on there as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'd be curious to know. But anyways, it's been very long. This episode was super long.
And they're only gonna get longer.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was pretty fun. Like going through the list. Didn't know too much of the 70s, 80s one, but we got more and more. I mean, there's clear big interest in anime from both of us. So hopefully we'll talk about it more as the time goes. But hopefully people are interested in what we have to say, or kind of somewhat intrigued about what we have to say for these episodes. But
there are so many good anime out there. So many good. I mean, like these top 10 lists. These are great anime as well. But what I really like about anime is there honestly is something for everyone. You just gotta find it. Like lately I've been watching Golden Kamuy a lot. I've always been like a big fan of Golden Kamuy.
I read it, yeah.
I think it's like fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And there was like a new season like last year or something like that. So I've been catching up. And yeah, super funny. And there's so many anime out there like that are just like little gems, maybe not super popular, but they are fucking fantastic. But thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. You got anything else to say, Cohen?
No, I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's it from us for today. I'm not sure if we'll continue with this, but we probably will. But
Yeah, we might talk about something different next week, but depending on whatever we want to talk about. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
You'll only know if you tune back in. So I guess we'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Peace.